Hi Cancer, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have a reading for you, Cancer. And we have oracle cards here. And your reading's interesting. I feel like you, there's somebody here who, like, wants to see you, or I feel like they're probably going to contact you. We have the Three of Hearts. This talks about in the next 3 days. So, like, depending on when you see this video, right? And in your environment, here's the Three of Cups, and we have this. You could have, for some, you could have a reunion. This is possible. And for others, you could just be like, you could possibly be, you could be meeting somebody new here is my whole point here. I feel like somebody does want to talk to you here, but I also feel that somebody might want to, you might meet somebody new, or you are already dating somebody new, and that could be kind of like heating up, or getting a little bit more interesting. Yeah, and we have this little sparrow here on this card, and it can talk about your cup running over, right, with joy, and in your environment is the Three of Cups. It can also talk about things that possibly, like, somebody wants to see you or hear from you, right? But it can also speak to things are being righted, like anything in the past, there could be apologies, or, things could be kind of repaired. We have the Five of Swords in the past right here, and we have the Eight of Wands below it. Like, this is the past, could be defeat, could be, it could have been simply maybe fighting with somebody, chaos and conflict here. It could have been. And right here we have right below it is the Eight of Wands, which is change and growth and inspiration and, developments. This could be communication too. But this is, this is showing here as your desire. But I do feel like your wish is coming true here about either about new love or somebody that you have just met here, because the Three of Cups is next to it. We have the Ten of Wands here too, and this is like you're dropping a burden here. You could be forgiving somebody, it's possible, but you're definitely dropping a burden. We have compassion and the time to heal with the snake spirit. So yeah, I feel like you're probably healing from something. It could be that you are just forgiving somebody, and that alone is kind of healing, maybe a rift between you and somebody else, right? And we have these cards here, healthy choices, right? And this talks about making healthy choices in love, and this is self-care and self-love and being happier. You might have brought yourself to this place of joy. You could have like willed yourself, like, well, I just want to be happy, and I kind of maybe want to forgive somebody. And I just kind of, want something really good for my life, right? Like, I feel like it's joy and peace. There's some type of peace showing up here. And we also have this card, I like you, right? And we see the hearts fluttering. Somebody likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and maybe you are flirting with somebody. I feel like somebody might want to date you or reunite with you. Yeah, it could be this King of Pentacles right here, Cancer. It's possible, right? Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. We have in the near future, we have the Knight of Cups, right? And this is like sitting here in the near future, like somebody is bringing you their cup, right? Or offering you their cup right here. Could be Leo, right? We have the Strength card right here. Here you are in your courage. And this can talk about compassion sometimes, because it takes courage to have compassion. It does. People might not really kind of realize that, but it does. It takes courage to actually kind of, love takes courage, right? To show love in your everyday life to, humanity and to other people. It takes courage. This is why people don't do that. They feel afraid that, somebody, or they just feel afraid that they might be rejected. right? So they don't show love. It's kind of like a bitter, it's kind of a little bit of bitterness. It is really interesting here, psychology, right? And you have this Ace of Swords. It's possible here that, for a while you were in an introspection about somebody. I feel like you probably were. I feel like you have clarity here over, I feel like you have some clarity over something that you were kind of really in thoughts about here, right? You were really in introspection about. And I feel like that clarity kind of is is bringing you courage or has taught you courage. You have over here, what's on your mind, a little bit of a kind of a little bit of a worry here. I don't think it is really kind of holding you back so much here, because you have the Ten of Wands reversed and the Eight of Wands here next to the Three of Cups. But this is, maybe you could be forgiving somebody here, and maybe for some a little bit concerned about that. Like, well, I hope it goes well, because I'm doing my best to, forgive somebody and have courage. Yeah. You have the Three of Cups here in your environment here. This is joy or a reconciliation right here. Yeah. I feel like you are kind of, there's a lot of hope in this reading, and I do feel like there's some type of spiritual growth here. Like, you've come to some type of realization that, like, your will is really important. Like, whatever you will for yourself, or whatever you feel like you deserve, or, take kind of possibly deliberate action, but whatever you feel that you will for yourself, I feel like you have kind of realized here that that serves you, right? It's almost like you are believing in the power of the subconscious mind, which is what we're all supposed to do, right? Whatever you tell yourself will, whatever thoughts you feed, right, or thoughts you have will become true, right, will become real. Yeah, thoughts become reality. So this is why it is always best to have positive thoughts, right? Yeah, don't feed ourselves negative things. We're going to end this reading, Cancer. I feel like this is a very nice reading. There's a little bit of lightness here. I feel like you are kind of, we have this Ten of Wands that you're dropping here, right? Yeah, you're putting something heavy down. And so there's some lightness showing up in this reading, and it feels like happy. It feels kind of happy. And there's a little bit of a relief in this reading. Yeah, there is. So we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.